Hello everyone. Hope all of you are doing good. So in today's class I'm going to explain about the format specifier. Let me remind you, in the previous class I've mentioned and explained about the print statement, right? And in the syntax, the second syntax of print statement, I mentioned that we have printf, and inside the open and close parentheses we can provide the message or user defined message or the string laterals, and then we can use format specifier if we have to print out the value, and then closing the double quote and followed by the value 1, value 2, and so on. So in today's class I'm going to explain to you about the format specifier. So what is format specifiers? Format specifiers are the symbols or the characters like %C, %D, %F, %I, and etc. Remember that the first character of the symbol should be percentage symbol and followed by alphabets or character like C, D, F, I, and so on. So where we can use the format specifier? So the format specifier can be used during inputting the value in the program. That means when you input the value in the program or when you want to display the value as the output. Okay, to make it more understand, let me explain to you that the format specifier, it tells the compiler what type of data is in the variable. Remember, in the particular variable what type of data you want to put. That means you want to input or you want to display the integer data or the float data or the character data. Okay, during taking input, that is when you use scanf, and when you printing out the output using the printf function. For example, over here we have the variable a, and in this variable a I want to input what? The integer data type. So when you want to print the value from this a, okay, you have to tell the compiler, you have to specify the compiler. So what type of specifier you will use? Remember, for integer value we are using %d. Okay, the moment you use %d, that means you specify that the data inside this variable a is integer data. So same thing when you want to input, okay, the data in a, you want to input what data? Integer data. Therefore you have to specify by using the format specifier %d, so that you can fetch the data from the keyboard. What type of data? The integer data. So again, the next example over here I show. Let's say you have the variable c, and in this c you want to input the character data. So how you will print the character data? You have to specify that this variable c have what? The char data or the character data. So for that you have to use the format specifier %c. Or if you want to input the value, okay, using scanf, that time you want to input what? The character data in c. Therefore you have to use format specifier c. Like in the previous program I've shown you. Let's see. Okay, in this program I've shown you last time that to display the variable of I over here, it hold what? Integer data. That's why you have to specify that this I hold the integer data. So how you will specify it? By using the format specifier %d. Okay, and you want to print out the value of f. The variable f over here hold the float data. Therefore, to print out the float data from f, you have to specify to the compiler. So what specifier you will use? %f. Same thing for character variable. over here C, it hold a value Z, right? So to display the value from C, you have to specify what type of data this C hold. Therefore, we use the format specifier %C. So when I run this program, you will see, okay, it mentioned I have 5 3.1400, that is the value of F, and Z over here is the value of C. Okay, in that previous program, like I show you what happened, I mentioned in the previous class too, we don't understand it, just display 5, 3.14 and Z. But if you want to specify more better, I told you, you can use the user defined message, or over here, can you see the statement over here, the value of I equal. This is known as user defined message or the string literals. Same thing over here, you will see the value of F, okay. So where you can use this format specifier you can use in printf or you can use in scanf. In printf you can use the format specifier. Over here you will see along with what? Along with the string literals or the user defined message. Then after that you close your user defined message and your format specifier with the double quotation, give comma, and then the value that the variable hold, okay, or the variable that hold a value should be outside the double quotation. So you will see over here in this program when I run, okay, over here it show what? The value of I is 5, the value of F is 3.14, and the value of C is Z. But over here the question is, what if I want to print the value of F next line instead in one single line over here, but I want to print next line? How we will do that? Yes, my dear student, you can do that by using the escape sequence. So what are these escape sequences? Escape sequences are symbols or special characters like /A, \A, \B, \N, double backslash, and etc. Okay, and remember that the first character of escape sequence should be the backslash and followed by characters like A, B, N, \T, and etc. So, the escape sequence you can use in formatting the output, or I will say in simple word, that is to beautify your output. When you can use them along with the printf or inside the printf function. And the escape sequence are not displayed while printing the text on the screen. And each escape sequence has a special meaning to the compiler. So over here I have 3 escape sequence, okay. The first one is /n. What is the meaning of /n? New line. What it will do? It will shift the cursor to the new line. And then over here I have /t. What it will do? It will be for the horizontal tab, and it will shift the cursor to a couple of space to the right but in the same line. And the double backslash over here, if you want to display a backslash character, okay, that time you use double backslash. Okay, so in this program you can see over here I'm not using any escape sequences. So you will see when I run this program, okay, it display all the output in one single line. But after using the escape sequence you will see the difference. Let me show you. Okay, over here you will see in the first print statement, okay, I'm not using any escape sequence. It is just a user defined message that without escape sequence. In the second print statement, you will see over here I'm using \n. Okay, \n means what? It will move the cursor to the new line or to the next line. Again, in the third printf over here, I'm using, you can see over here, I'm using the \n. Again, back this statement over here, it will take to the next line. And over here, the /t, the last printf over here, you will see I'm using the \t. This statement, it will not take to the next line, but it will display in the same line, but it will take couple of space toward the right side. So let me show to you the output so that you'll understand. Okay, over here you will see the first print statement, it print in the top line, that is without escape sequence. But in the second print statement, because I'm using /n, this statement, it come to the new line. Can you see, instead of printing out over here, it come to the next line, and it print that the value of I is equal to 5. Then the third print statement, again, it instead of printing here, it print to the next line. Why? Because I'm using the escape sequence /n. Therefore, it displays the value of f is equal to this much. And over here, you will see it display what? The value of c is equal to z. Why? Because over here, I'm using the /t. /t, remember, it will print in the same line. Okay, but it will go little bit to the right side. It will take a couple of space over here, and it will print in the same line. Okay, hope all of you understand about this one. We have the, I show you example of escape sequence /n. Remember, in the printf, second printf, /n in the third, and /t in the fourth printf. Again, back, I'll show you the output. The output you will see over here without escape sequence. The second printf, it come to the next line. The third printf, it come to the next line. But the fourth printf, it take 2 space over here, and it display the value of c is equal to z. So hope all of you understand.